Daniel Kessler, Stanford University, really taking on the president's health care plan, Obamacare, writing in the Wall Street Journal today that it is all a bunch of broken promises and hasn't lived up in one bit to what was promised. Even advocates for the law acknowledge that premiums are going up, just as an example. In analyses conducted for 3 states, Jonathan Gruber of MIT forecasts premiums in the non-group market will rise by 19 to 30% due to the law. Premiums going up. It's not cutting the deficit. It's not making things cheaper. Chris Lowe of FTN Financial and I were just talking about some of the issues, and you've got some real-life experience showing that it's not really living up.
Well, that's right. You know, my baby sister is a produce manager at a supermarket. She doesn't make much money. And I think one of the things that was shocking to us was that she's paying the new health care tax.
Working. Yeah.
Because she has a job. Everyone who has a job is paying part of that tax, but she can't afford to buy into her company's health care program. So she's paying for it right now, not getting benefits from it.
Does a payroll tax get in the way of this jobs report today?
I don't think it gets in the way this month. I think companies came in this year they were pretty optimistic.
Right.
And remember, when we were debating the fiscal cliff, nobody talked about this payroll tax, except maybe a couple of people here on Bloomberg TV. But
Thank you. Nice plug. Good stay.
Okay, so we didn't know until we opened our paychecks that that tax was going up.
Meredith Whitney knew it, and she's got a killer op-ed. I loved it, too.
Well, yeah, the context here for Meredith Whitney's op-ed is that financials were the best performing group in the stock market last year. The KBW rose 30% in 2012. So my morning must-read is on how this year it's a turning point for the financials. Back to fundamentals. Meredith Whitney writes in the Financial Times that for the past 20 years, an American bank has been judged on its ability to get bigger faster than its rivals. Only now will large U.S. banks be judged by how effectively they are at getting smaller, leaner, and more profitable. This high correlation we've seen across the industry the last couple of years will give way to more company-by-company evaluation. A lot of investors and analysts have talked about how these big banks need to really prove their earnings power this year.
And perhaps their salaries and bonuses.
And that's what it all comes down to. Headcount, actually across the financial industry, 150,000 higher than it was in 2007.